Yo guys, what's good? Halftime reaction, 0-0 at the moment with Inter Hellas Verona. Bit of a chess match to be honest. This match it's been an interesting watch. Hellas Verona. There's a lot of Inter on that Hellas Verona today. There's Daniel Bessa, if you guys remember him. He's from that 2011-12 youth team in Primavera team where I had Samuele Longo. Those that it was like supposed to be the golden Inter Primavera, so he's from that team. Faraoni, former Inter as well, obviously Di Marco, and Di Marco is always this guy. Somehow, always manages to get involved against Inter. Almost could have, scored. He had a scoring opportunity against Inter. A lot of people want Di Marco back at Inter as well, as a possible left wing back option, it does make a lot of sense. But yeah, we're lucky he didn't score there because that was a good chance. Bessa hit it straight at Handanovic, and then Di Marco with the follow-up didn't get it through. But yeah, Inter overall, it's not the same Inter that we were seeing a few weeks ago. It's still this Inter that we've seen in the last few matches, not 100%. Everyone just seems to be a little bit, I don't know, leggy, a little bit tired, a little bit not sure what it is. Like they don't seem to have that same focus as they usually do. We got my guy Gerald always here coming through. Let me just get some of the stats up and let's talk through some of the stats. And you guys let me know who you think was the top or the flop for this half. So we got the halftime stats here. Let me zoom in into pretty much dominating the possession, 60% possession compared to 40 of Hellas. But Hellas had 5 shots and Inter had 6, and both on one on target. So overall, pretty even match. I would say the possession doesn't really show much. Who scored at the moment? They're giving our defense most of the higher ratings, and Lautaro and Lukaku on 6.2 and 6. And for them, Magnani, the Magnani Lukaku battle is a very interesting one at the moment. Magnani is just like man marking Lukaku. I remember in the first in the match. In the start of the season, it was the same Magnani versus Lukaku, and then Lukaku towards the second half started to get better of him when the spaces started to open up. Today's a little bit 50-50. Lukaku's had some nice turns, some nice hold up play, and then some parts of Magnani's had the better of him. But it's a good like old school striker versus centre back battle. Magnani's a big centre back, Lukaku big centre forward. So interesting watch. Abisso, the refereeing's, he's blowing a little bit too much maybe at some point, and then he missed the nudge in the back of Lukaku at one point from Magnani. But overall, yeah, it's been an interesting match, and I'm seeing I want to say he's getting bullied. That one should have been a foul, the one where he got shoulder barge, but it was in the back when I saw the replay. It looked like it was a fine shoulder barge in real time, but I don't think Lukaku's doing well, and he's finally got a yellow card, Magnani, so now he can't do the same. He's gonna have to be a little bit more careful now. He's got that yellow card. He's definitely not getting bullied. It's just visually you don't see Lukaku having trouble with a centre back. Barella, again, I said this before the match. I've been saying this for like 5 or 6 weeks now. If he continues playing like this, Rodrigo De Paul today, 2 assists for Udinese, and Udinese not really playing for anything anymore. And this guy is still balling out. Milinkovic-Savic still balling out for Lazio. Kessie still playing. He's having decent matches for Milan. But if you want to be for the best midfielder, it's not just the first half of the season where Barella was absolutely outstanding. This is now like going to be 10 matches to the end of the season. The last few matches. Yeah, we need a little bit more from Barella, to be honest. Not particularly impressed with Barella. Who do you think was the top of that first half? Who would you want to say the flop, and who would you want to see come on? Who would you want to come on as a sub? Sensi, Sanchez, those are the usual subs. Ashley Young. Yeah, Di Marco, Anthony says almost ruined us. Yeah, this ain't it. There was a Lautaro's chance as well. But I think that chance would have been, if he scored, even it would have been taken back by VAR because they gave a foul for them, or it was a handball or something. I think it would have been taken off. But yeah, Lautaro should have done better on that chance, to be honest. It seems like a little bit like Lautaro from the start of the season today. Yeah, exactly. Magnani's on a yellow card now. Said says expect Lukaku to feast in the second half when the spaces start to open up. I want to see Lukaku to be a little bit more direct with him. You know, he can take him on 1v1. Got a man like Mo here. Feel like this is this is a good point. It's like an old school Serie A chess match. You know, Verona not fearing Inter. They're going out high pressing with no fear. It's interesting. It's a good watch if you like a tactical battle. This is a nice watch for a match for sure. Sensi for Barella. Honestly, Filippo, I wouldn't be against it because, you know, as I say, it doesn't matter who you are in this team. We've got the quality in depth apart from the Lukaku position, and then if someone's not performing, you can bring someone in to show them. You know, like Hakimi when he wasn't performing, Darmian played for a couple of matches. You know, here, you know, Barella, maybe he does need like someone else coming in for one match at least to show him, you know, that there's competition for your spot. It's not guaranteed your spot in this team. Yeah, exactly. Gerald says, "Don't. We got used to winning. Let's calm down. We're still Juve, by the way, are losing 1-0 to Fiorentina. I believe still at half time. Vlahovic, my boy, scoring a penalty. So you know, that's at least that's a positive there for us at half time. Juve still losing. Juve just yeah, it's not going for them this season, but we love to see it. Yeah, loving the yellow. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There's two centre backs for Verona now on yellow cards. So both Lautaro and Lukaku feel like they should, you know, go at them 1v1 and try to draw fouls, try to draw maybe another yellow card. So Verona could go down to 10 men like this. Yeah, no one really used his hold up play. Hakimi actually has had the best chances for us. Hakimi drew a save out of Silvestri. It was a good shot. And then the other one, we tried to score like the goal he scored against Roma, cutting in on the left, and he tried to curl it top corner, not quite there. But yeah, Hakimi, he's looking better now. For the last few weeks, he wasn't looking too good, but he looks like he's coming back to confidence and in good form. Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah, the Palm says De Vrij, Hakimi probably the best. I really like Eriksen today. I like Eriksen every time he does that first time ball into Lukaku. Lautaro always seems to be accurate from him. Yeah, I'm enjoying Eriksen's game. We know what Eriksen offers, man. He's just quality on the ball, and yeah, I've enjoyed Brozovic as well today. I like to see some of those Brozovic passages. Take out Barella and bring in Sanchez. Wow, that's a very bold move for going for that 3-4-1-2 with Sanchez in behind Lautaro and Lukaku. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, you know, if we still need a goal by the 60th minute, 65th minute, I can see Conte definitely doing that. When with the bold head Eriksen score another free kick, need to take him off that duty. Who else is gonna take him, bro? Do you want Perisic to step up and take him, or Lukaku pull his hamstring when he took it against the Shakhtar? Yeah, just don't worry, Eriksen. We've gone like 3 years without scoring one. We'll give Eriksen at least another year to get another one. Yeah, Eriksen as well. King Darian, bring on Lord Sensi. Yeah, Sensi gang in the building. I wouldn't say sloppy, Al Walid. It's a good performance, but yeah, it's sloppy finishing at the moment, like same as it was against Spezia. But Lukaku's looking a lot better at this match compared to the Spezia one. Ever since that news came up, being next captain, Barella has been awful. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what it is with Barella. Maybe he needs some sort of rest, but he did have rest when he was suspended, but hasn't really improved since then. So yeah, not sure what the issue is with Barella. That Lautaro chip, yeah, definitely should have done better. Hakimi could have been better. Yeah, it could have been better. Everyone could have been better, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of improvement from Hakimi. I'm seeing Sanchez in 60th. Well, Conte making a sub before 60th minute. I'm not seeing it, bro. We know Conte. He waits at least 65th, say 70th minute. That's usually his that's the minute where he decides to make a sub. But yeah, depends today. You know, if we're still 0-0, and if he's really unhappy with someone, then you know that he's unhappy with someone if he subs someone at the 50th minute or something. Yeah, Lautaro needs to be. Yeah, Lukaku's not really had any chances yet, but yeah, Lautaro probably should be more clinical. What do you think of a player, Di Marco? Yeah, Di Marco, as I've been saying most of the season, he definitely deserves a chance at Inter. As you know, he's not the starter left wing back, but today he's playing left centre back, which is interesting. He's played there a few times for Verona this season, even though his weaker part of his game is the defending. But you know, Verona are a team that plays football, so they use him as like a little bit like Bastoni as the ball playing centre back. Yeah, he definitely deserves a chance to come back and be, battle out that position with Perisic. Especially, he's homegrown. He'll help with the UEFA list and all these things like that. So yeah, bring Di Marco back if the terms are there to bring him back. There's rumors that there is a buyback with him, but I'm not sure. I've seen conflicting reports on that. Skriniar and De Vrij are elite. Yeah, the way De Vrij, lasagna. He might be one of, if not the quickest, he's definitely top 5 quickest players in the Serie A. He's very deceiving. And yeah, De Vrij done really well on a couple of those counters. He does it so with such class. Yeah, all those Inter. Yeah, Salcedo on the bench as well. You're right. Now, Biggie, there's another Inter guy on the bench. I've mentioned Di Marco, Faroni, and Bessa, but Salcedo, he scored last week as well. So you should always watch out for these ex-Inter players. Yeah, there's always going to be some mistakes in passing. There was that one where he gave away Brozovic, but yeah, in general, I've been happy with him. They're changing one of the centre backs. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that was the halftime reaction. I'll see you guys for the full time. Hopefully, my 2-0 prediction comes true. And we're talking about a W, and we're talking about, getting closer to that Scudetto, and hopefully Fiorentina still manage to get the win or a draw against Juventus. But yeah, guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up for the video before you leave, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you then. Ciao, guys.